Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and Shalom unto the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved. I am the brother Kalal for the GMS UK London Focuses Camp, coming back at you with another lesson to help edify those of which I spoke of. So, I'm going to play this video, which is on the screen, and you can see why, the elders and apostles basically advised to stay away from Big Shirley because she'll bring all kind of drama to your life, and it just isn't worth it, man. So we've got a situation here where a woman clearly does something wrong, where she smashes into another guy's car. She doesn't stop and accept accountability. She races away. The guy chases her, and then when he confronts her, she pulls a gun on his ass. Now, in a sense, that guy was unwise in that instance to stir up a hornet's nest by pursuing the woman to the point where she felt she could pull a gun on his ass. Not to say that he's wrong, because he was in the right, but at the same time, you've got to move with wisdom out here, because these demons get riled up over the littlest things. So she then goes to pull a gun on his ass, but thankfully for this dude, he used some self-defense and was able to disarm the woman and knock her out. But it just goes to show you how out of order our women are, and that women aren't on the same level as a man. Let's play this clip.
Tonight, a man says he was trying to keep a woman from shooting his children after she hit his car in Atlanta. I'm Blair Miller.
And I'm Tracy Hutchins. He gave us this dramatic video of their encounter. It all ended with a gunshot. Atlanta News First, Alani Latang is live downtown to explain what happened here. Alani?
So Tracy, Blair, the father in that video tells me that it started when the woman hit him and then she tried to flee. She eventually stopped in a neighborhood here in downtown Atlanta, and then she pulls out a gun, waves it in his face and his teenage son's face. The teen captured the whole thing on camera.
Oh man, he's not gonna call me.
A hit and run on the highway turned street tackle.
You don't care who's in this car. You just hit us. You didn't stop to check on us, make sure we're okay. You didn't care.
The man in the video, Brandon Parker, says this woman hit his car on I-20, crossed over multiple lanes, then took the first exit. In the car with Brandon is his 2-year-old, 8-year-old, and 14-year-old sons. With police on the phone, Brandon says he follows, hoping his teen can get a picture of the woman's tags and license plate.
She pulls onto a road, stops in the middle of the road, jumps out. She's being belligerent. She tries to get in my face.
I don't probably know. Don't touch me.
The shot missing their feet.
You really don't have time to think. It's really just a respond type situation. All I'm concerned about is just don't hurt my child. Like, we can work this out. It's not that serious. We both got insurance.
Brandon's 14-year-old son is recording this altercation. His 2- and 8-year-old sons are sheltering in the car.
Everything I did was to keep them from getting shot. So I'm watching the gun the entire time, and I'm able to kind of hip toss her and slam her head into the concrete. When I do that, it knocks her unconscious. I'm able to get the gun.
Brandon says the woman comes to, then flees before police arrive.
I let her go. I stopped because self-defense only goes so far. It's not self-defense if I'm trying to chase her and grab her and pin her down. In that moment, I wasn't thinking like that, but thinking back, I should have made some different decisions because it could have cost my child their life.
The day started like this. When Brandon drove from their home in Alabama for a day trip to Zoo Atlanta, that joy faded after getting hit, leaving them with thousands of dollars in damage.
This only scratch marks.
Stop playing with these folks' kids. Because people out here ain't going to play with you.
We're still working to confirm the woman's identity, but Atlanta police tells us that they do have an incident report for this case. Reporting live downtown, I'm Alani Latang, Atlanta News First.
Are you a property investor hearing information?
Yeah, so there you have it. Another case of the so-called N-woman just being a wild beast, uncontrollable, just doing what she does, which is destroying people's lives. But thankfully for that father, I don't know if he's a Jake or an Edomite, I can't tell. But thankfully for that father, he was able to disarm her, tackle her to the ground and disarm her without her doing more further damage, man. Because if someone pulls a gun, you've always got to be of the mindset that they're prepared to use it. They might not be, but just the fact that they pull a gun, you got to take them seriously, man. Especially when you got your children involved in the car. So that could have been a big deal. I could have ended a lot worse for that guy. But thankfully, in his case, he was able to disarm her, as I said. Let's get this one. Second Ezra's 20. No, Sirach 25. Yeah. Sirach 25, verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Sirach 25 and 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbours, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Excuse me. Sirach 25:23. Forgive me. Sirach 25:23. A wicked woman abateth the courage, and maketh a heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. But a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. This is Sirach 25:24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. There you go. So that woman was gathering abroad, just making all kind of chaos, and she got taken out. Lord willing, she gets arrested and charged for that, because that could be seen as attempted murder, pulling a gun on a guy because you hit him in a hit and run. It's fucking ridiculous, man. You women need to start taking accountability for your wickedness before you go playing pin and tail of the donkey and trying to blame everybody else. But we know that's not going to happen, because that's how the Most High has formed the woman to be on this side. She's out of order and rebellious. But in the kingdom, Lord willing, she'll be back in her right mind and be willing to serve, because we've broken it down before, but the origin of the word woman actually means female servant. So Lord willing, that was an edifying little lesson. So with that, I want to give all praises and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and shalom unto the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved, and I'll catch you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Shalom for now.